Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the SBI Securities Daily Morning Podcast. So, the Indian markets ended higher yesterday with the benchmark indices ending 0.5% higher, while the broader markets were relatively subdued, with the mid cap and the small cap indices ending 0.3% higher each. Among the major gainers were Maruti, M&M, Titan, Hindalco, ITC, Aisha Motors, and Nestle. While on the losing side, we had Reliance Industries, Bajaj Finance, ONGC, Kotak Bank, TCS, NTPC, and Tata Steel. Sectorally, the auto index was the biggest gainer, up 2.2%, followed by the consumer durable and the realty indices, which were up 2 and 1.2% respectively. While on the losing side, we had the telecom index, which was lower by 0.4%. 179 stocks touched 52-week highs with names such as Crompton Consumer, Dabur, Gale, IRFC, LT Foods, Naukri, and Zomato, while 16 stocks were trading at 52-week lows. The market breadth was pretty even, with 1,960 advances to 1,973 declines. Coming to the institutional fund flow, FIIs were net buyers with a figure of 315 crores, while DIIs pumped in 1400 crores in the cash market yesterday. Coming to global cues, the US markets overnight ended mixed but sustained at record highs. So the Nasdaq and the S&P 500 ended marginally in green, while the Dow Jones ended with a decline of 50 points. The Fed chief, in his statement yesterday, indicated that rate cuts are not on the horizon in the immediate term, but holding rates higher for longer will affect the growth. So pretty much mixed signals coming from the US Fed. The Asian markets today are currently trading mixed, and expect a flat start for our market today. Coming to the stock specific news, so M&M will be in focus. The company has reduced the prices of XUV 700 SUV, the top end variant, by almost 1 lakh, and this follows price cuts by Tata Motors yesterday in its two main SUVs, Harrier and Safari, as also the cut in road taxes in UP on hybrid vehicles will benefit Maruti Suzuki and Toyota Motors. So the passenger vehicle industry is witnessing high inventory, and this move is in line to reduce the inventory in the channel. So slight negative for M&M in the near term. RVNL, the company, has emerged as the lowest bidder for a 203 crore railway contract from Southeastern Railway, and has also signed an MOU with Tatweer Middle East and Africa to execute rail-based projects in Middle East, North Africa, and European countries. So positive for RVNL. JSW Steel reported its Q1 update. So the consolidated crude steel production fell 1% year-on-year and 6% sequentially. There was also a planned maintenance shutdown, and the utilization at the India operations continues to be high at 87%. So neutral for JSW Steel. Havells India also has announced a capacity expansion where it is planning to make an investment of 375 crores to expand the cable capacity at the Alwar plant. So positive in the medium to long term for Havells India. Adani Power, the company's unit Mahan Energen, has entered into a 20-year power purchase agreement for 500 megawatts with Reliance Industries, and earlier Reliance Industries had acquired a 26% stake in Mahan Energen's thermal power unit. So this is a natural progression for Adani Power, positive for Adani Power. HG Infra Engineering, the company, has signed an MOU with Ultra Vibrant Solar Energy for acquiring project development activities worth 465 crores, so neutral to positive for HG Infra. Shilpa Medicare, the company's Raichur API facility, has cleared the GMP inspection from the Brazilian regulator, so positive for Shilpa Medicare. Infosys has signed a 5-year strategic collaboration with Sector Alarm to develop financial and business operating models through a cloud-based enterprise resource planning, so positive for Infosys. Marathon Next Gen Realty reported a disappointing pre-sales. So pre-sales were down 46% year-on-year in Q1, while the collections have improved. So negative for Marathon Next Gen Realty. Lloyd Metals and Energy has raised a 1200 crore via QIP at and has allotted shares to the institutions at 696 rupees per share, a discount of 4.9% to the uh, price. So neutral for Lloyd Metals. Adani Ports has received a letter of intent for developing and operating berth number 13 at Deen Dayal Port at Kandla in Gujarat with a concession period of 30 years, so mild positive for Adani Ports. KDDL has approved a buyback through the tender offer route at 3700 rupees per share, so positive for KDDL. And Advait Infratech also will be in focus. Its subsidiary has received an order from KP Group of companies for an order value worth 73 crores for EPC work of 30 megawatt solar project at Khavda in Gujarat, and EPC work for a green hydrogen plant worth 14 crores. So positive for Advait Infratech. In key results, so Delta Corp reported its Q1 result yesterday. The revenue was down 30% YOY, EBITDA was down 68% YOY. Margin also a huge disappointment at 17% versus 37% YOY. And the net profit also was down 68% YOY. So a very weak set of result. Expect a negative opening for Delta Corp. In terms of key results that would be reported today, so Tata Elxsi, JTL Industries and Kesoram Industries will be reporting their numbers today. In terms of listings, MQR Pharma will be listing today at the issue price of 1008 rupees per share. The IPO was subscribed 67.9 times, while Bansal Wire Industries also will be listing today at 256 rupees per share, and this IPO was also witnessed good subscription at 59.6 times. Coming to the bulk deals, so SG Mart, SG Logistic Management sold 0.8% stake at 425 rupees per share. GMR Power and Urban Infra F3 Advisors sold 0.7% stake at 93 rupees per share. Vijaya Diagnostic Center also witnessed a bulk deal where Kotak Mahindra Mutual Fund bought 1.75% stake at 783 rupees per share. In terms of pledge shared details, so Styrenix Performance Materials, the promoter Shiva Performance Materials has released a pledge for 75 lakh shares on 8th July. In terms of corporate action, the stocks going ex-dividend today are Crompton Consumer, Wheels India and Emphasis, while in terms of ex-split, PG Electroplast will be going ex-split today. So that's it from the fundamental side. Thank you for listening. Have a great trading session. Thank you.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.